I'm the founder of Women's Resources Incorporated, and that is the facility that you all are sitting in today. And we come here every month, every second Saturday, for entrepreneurs to get together. It's an extension of our entrepreneurship program, so all entrepreneurs can come together and network and learn how to maintain and build their businesses. So that's why you guys are here today. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Right. I want to tell you a little bit about the organization. In addition to the entrepreneurship program, we also assist families in need. We feed the homeless, and we have a mentorship program. And if you're interested in coming out to feed with us, we do it every second Saturday of the every third Wednesday of each month, and that's right here at the Women's Resource Center. So we have a production line where we set up all the bags and everything that we give out, and then we go actually out into the city of Atlanta, and we feed under the bridges and on the sidewalks. So you're welcome to either come out and participate or donate or both. And then with our families in need, we do book bags and school supplies. We have Thanksgiving boxes. We adopt a family for Christmas. And we have all sorts of classes, workshops, and seminars that we provide for them on a scholarship all throughout the year, right? And so the more you get to know us, the more you'll learn about the different resources that we have. And then there's some entrepreneurs in this room today that actually provide some of the resources. But they're going to tell you about their individual companies and what they do and how they work with Women's Resources. And if anyone here that's new that would like to work with us, we would definitely love to have you as a resource and as a partner of the organization. So please feel free to share that information. I'm going to briefly go over the folder that you guys have in front of you. Everyone has a folder that looks like this. Most of them are pink, some of them are black. Right? And so inside of that folder, on the left-hand side, is information about Women's Resources. So it'll tell you about the founder, which is myself. It'll tell you about our donation request, and it also tells you about a membership that we offer. So we do have a membership here because we have event space available, right? So we have several rooms that are available for rent. And with that, you can have a membership at only $300 a month that will allow you to rent the space unlimitedly for just that $300 per month. We also have a virtual office membership for $75, and the details of that information is in the literature that's on that letter. We also have information about fundraising in here, donating, and volunteering, and all that's on the left-hand side. There's also a brochure that gives you more information about the different programs and services that we offer. So, of course, this is yours to take with you. I won't stand before you long and go over every detail of it, but please, visit this information at your leisure. On the right-hand side is information about our partners. Again, some of them are here today, so you'll learn about each one of these different organizations. But what we do is anyone who partners with us and provides resources with us, we have their information in these folders because you may need their services, right? Or they may need yours. So if your information is not in this folder, please make sure you get it to me so that we can add it to the folder. Eventually, we are going to have a resource guide, so it will be a book, and your information will be added in that book. And that is all that I'm going to share with you at this time. Again, welcome and thank you for coming to Networking on Purpose. Right now, I'm going to introduce our host, Ms. R.E. Rochester. She is actually the founder of the Candle Station, and she's going to tell you more about that. But she's also the coordinator for our entrepreneurship program here at Women's Resources. And she hosts these events each month. She helps me out a great deal with making sure that we have a speaker and all the things that we need to make this day successful. So everybody, please help me welcome Rashonda R.E. Rochester.
Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? First of all, let me just say thank you so much for coming out. I'm loving the turnout, even with everything going on. I know we will leave here safe and protected and even better than how we came, okay? Hence, that's why we put a lot of garlic in the food, okay? Garlic is good for you. So, anyway, my name is R.E. Rochester, and like Miss Elisa said, I am the owner of the Candle Station, as well as I help other starting entrepreneurs with their business. So whether they need to choose the type of entity they want to form, we're talking about LLC, sole proprietorship, things like that, corporations, if they need to file papers with the state, or if you need a business bank account, or just things like that. What accounting system to use for your business, when you need something that is just drawn out and to the point, like Sage or QuickBooks, or if you need something really quick, something simple that you can put on your phone. So I partnered with Miss Elisa with Networking on Purpose, and like she said, the mission is to get us in gear, network really on purpose, so that we can share our businesses, we can share our ideas. Your next client, your next customer may be in this room. Somebody that you need some information from may be in this room. So definitely before you leave, let's take the opportunity to go around the room and, now, I'm not good with remembering everybody's name. That's not what I do. I've shortened mine to make it simple for everybody because, you know, I'm not even gonna try. But at least get a business card and make yourself familiar with their face, mask on and mask off, okay? And we're gonna get started. We're gonna go right into it because Ms. Shar is gonna come up with iBrand InDesign.
We're gonna do the icebreaker first?
Yeah, we're gonna do the icebreaker first. That's right. We're gonna do the icebreaker first, and then Ms. Shar is gonna come up and she's gonna give us some jewels. She's gonna drop the knowledge on us, and we're gonna leave here happy. Okay. So once again, if you guys haven't had the opportunity to go in the back and get you guys some Cajun pasta, which is spicy, Creole, which is non-spicy, and broccoli and whatever else that's back there, definitely take the opportunity to do that. So on your table, you should have. Oh yes, and we have paparazzi back there, okay? So look, she got some pieces. I know I'm going back there to get some, okay? Definitely going back there to get me some doggone paparazzi. So, along with the icebreaker, can everybody hold up their card?
This card right here, guys.
That's right. And next to Miss Elisa is that WRI table. So we definitely wanna make sure that we go over there and get something. So there's different colors on this card. Okay, different colors. The way that we're gonna do this icebreaker today, I'm just gonna randomly pick someone, because I know we don't like to volunteer. Sometimes, you know, we're like, I don't know these people, I'm in the back, I just don't wanna, you know, I don't wanna be bothered today. Well, you're gonna be bothered today, okay? So, on your icebreaker card, I wanna make sure everyone has one first. Everybody got one? So my first volunteer, if you could read what's on orange.
Orange?
Yes,
All
and
right.
answer that question.
Okay.
So stand up for the people, stand up for the people. Let's read it, you peep.
All right, the orange says, name the best way to pass time in a car, on a bus, or on a plane. Reading.
That's good.
If you're a passenger, if you're driving.
Listen to music.
If you're driving,
Audio.
please listen to music, don't read.
Don't do that. We don't want you on 285 flipped over. Okay, so,
I volunteer to do the blue one.
okay.
Okay, if you were invisible for one day, where would you go and how come? I would go to the vault where all the money is, cause I wanna be rich.
I can give that.
Say that.
I can give
No,
that.
they all
No,
say
they all
that.
say
Something
that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would go get the money. I'm gonna be like
Yes.
Cuba. Show me the money.
Show me the money.
That's a good idea. Okay, so the next person that stands up, I would like for you to introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about you before you go into your icebreaker. The reason why I did not ask these two amazing young ladies to do that, because we know them. We're gonna actually get a chance to know Ms. Sharp. So, Ms. Pam, Nurse Pam, please stand up for us. You can pick any color you want, because they're all different. But you gotta tell us your name and what you do first.
My name is Pamela Collins, and I am a registered nurse. I'm also an entrepreneur, a registered nurse that's working for herself now. But I am entrepreneur. I am partnering with Lisa and providing. I said Lisa. You. Lisa.
Everybody know that I'm Lisa?
Lisa. And
Lisa.
exactly. So and so I partnered with Lisa Anderson, Miss Anderson.
The director
You know
of
what?
Women's Resources.
Yes. And I'm going to be providing healthcare services, like in the forms of CPR. Coming soon would be CNA training. I do med tech training, medication aid training, and coming real soon. I just recently got my 501c3, where we're going to be doing. Me and Lisa are going to be doing some housing projects for women with children and veterans. homeless veterans and women with children. And that's the new project. And I am the owner of Professional Care at Home, which is a home care agency where I do employment, but I also provide nursing services, babysitting services, not babysitting, like adult sitting
Adult care.
services, yes. And also sell medical equipment. I do blood pressure devices. I do I have a 2-in-1 device that takes your blood pressure and your blood sugar. I'm also the author of 2 healthcare journals. My hypertension journal and my diabetes journal. And these journals help people in monitoring their blood pressure or diabetes, and just keeping you in tune with what you can be responsible for at home. We don't have to die from diseases that we are plagued with. We don't have to die from them. We can monitor this and we can beat this. So that's my main goal, and what I do as a nurse, the reason why I became a nurse, is to be able to empower our people and, being responsible for your own care and taking care of yourselves with disease processes that we are, that in our history, that can help us. And that's me.
Okay, now read the piece of color and read it and answer it.
Dang. I might get it talking about myself, really. Who would give me a special gift? How would it?
You might need to just give her a color.
Yeah, you got that color.
Yeah, let's do pink, yeah.
That's the one I did want to do.
That's fine, right, you should do it. Come on, let's do the pink.
Give me a special gift, and how was it special?
Now, what does it say?
Who has given you a special gift, and how was? Oh, I got this one. Who has given me a special gift, and how was it special? God has given me a special gift of being a intercessory prayer warrior for sickness. Also for me to be able to detect a person who is in distress. I don't care where I'm at. If somebody's in distress, I don't even have to be facing them. I feel it. God gives me that. So yes, that's a special gift that He's given me.
I love it.
Awesome. I like it.
Okay, Miss Mona?
Really, Miss Sims?
I was gonna be next.
All right.
She's trying to call on the people she knows. You know her.
I'm Mona
Lisa.
Sims. I own SSG Appliance Academy, Sims Success Group, and SJ Appliances. I have an appliance repair business. I just opened up a school, partnering with Lisa, to have women that come through Women's Resources go to the school. The school I opened it for more women to get in the industry, but I'm getting middle-aged white men. I opened it for to partner with domestic violence shelters, human sex trafficking survivors. So that's the goal, is to get more women in the industry. Orange. What's the best kind of work? Work that helps others. Best place to work. SSG Appliance Academy.
That's right. Throw that promo in there.
Job to have. Appliance repair.
Awesome, thank you. Thank you, Miss Mona.
Before we go to the next person, I just want to say, guys, I know it's not easy to stand up and speak in front of people. And believe it or not, I was very nervous when I first started doing this. Rashonda can be a witness. But we have to get used to stating our name, stating our company's name. And when you speak about other people that you partner with, you want to state their name and their business name too. You want to get used to talking like that, because you're going to be representing your company wherever you go, and you're going to be talking about what you do and how you do it. So this is a great place for you to practice doing that, right? So when we get up and introduce ourselves, let's fully introduce ourselves and our organization or company. And then if you're partnered with someone, make sure you share who that is, because everyone in the room doesn't know everyone, right? Okay? All right, Rashonda.
Okay, awesome. So can I get my gentleman in the back here in the blue that's sitting next to Miss Mona? No, you. In the blue. Nice blue too. Was that Carolina blue?
Yes. I appreciate it. As you can see, another type of blue right there. And the stars are my color.
Okay, let's get a close up. Okay. Let's go on and
She's
get
trying to
into
cover me
that.
up. I'm not sure why she's trying to block me like
She's
that.
trying to hide your greatness. Don't do that. Don't do that to him.
Yes.
Computer
look at
repair
sanitizer.
service.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, you seen this nice little pens? They better than the ones I got.
Oh, those are nice. Let me see.
I
Can I
appreciate
get
you
some
introducing the
nice
company. Go ahead. Go ahead. Take my place.
No, let's hear from you, Tyrone. Tell us all about you.
All right, now.
My name is Tyrone Dudley. The name of the company is TM Dudley Enterprises, also Dudley Enterprises. Company started because of my mom. She passed away back in 1997. And I wanted something to remember her by, something that's going to be great. Okay, so I said, you know what? TM Dudley, that's a good name. Tina Mae Dudley is my mom's name. Alyssa Anderson was somebody who came into my life who was working at, what, AT&T, is that right? And she had a great spirit about her. And I liked that. So I said, you know what? Let's remain friends. Okay, so throughout the years, this has been about 16, 17 years now, you know, and she's been through, you know, her childhood life, I've been through mine. And for some reason, we always reach out to each other, you know, to strengthen each other, to help each other out in any way that we possibly can. So she became that inspirational sister in my life, and I appreciate that through Women's Resources. Well, my name is Tyrone Dudley again, and TM Dudley Enterprises, who I represent. My company has been officially in business for 7 years, located currently in Alpharetta. What I do is IT services, okay? Provide networking, provide cleaning services for companies or even individuals, whichever you like. And also I sell individual laptops and also individual desktops. Whenever I bring in used equipment, some people look at refurbished, but what I look at is them called renewed, not just refurbished. I renew them so that they can, you know, stand up to all the new equipment that you do get and offer a 30-day guarantee on all of it, okay? My question, how do you spend most of your free time and how come? Free time?
What is
I
that?
don't know
What is
it
that? Yeah.
Well, and I do have it. I just took a trip to Massachusetts for work, and I was able to go to the Rhode Island beach, and also someplace I've never been before, up in Massachusetts, and they have the best seafood ever. Went to this place called the Nordic Lounge, and they have top shelf seafood, all you can eat: lobster, king crab, snow crab, everything. Conch, salad, if you guys ever heard of it, but that it is the best. So if you guys ever get the chance, go to Rhode Island, Charleston, Rhode Island, to a place called the Nordic Lounge. It's a great place to take the family. They have events there, they have live bands there, they have several lakes there, so it's a great scenery for you to visit if you would like to take a vacation. All right? But that was like my free time because I was able to spend the weekends traveling around the area. And other than that, there is no free time. Thank you guys.
Exactly. Okay. Thank you. So since I'm over here, if I can get my gentleman here in the dark blue, in the navy blue.
Not as good as his blue though.
Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta back up. You're a little taller than me. Wait a minute. Okay.
All right, so my name is Tony Whitmore. I'm not an entrepreneur. I'm just here to support my new cousin that she's not new, I just met her. I've been in Atlanta since 2017 and finally realizing that I have family here, so I'm here to support my cousin.
Awesome.
I am in law enforcement. I've been in law enforcement for 23 years. So I currently work for TSA, Internal Affairs.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you. And prior to that, I was with NCIS as a special agent for 12 years.
Did you work with Gibbs?
I was Gibbs. Let's see, what else? Like I said, I don't have a business. I invited my office manager, Roxanne, here with me. And I will go through my questions. Let's see here. What's the next big step you should take in life and how come? So I'm eligible to retire in 3 years, so I'm trying to figure out whether I actually want to retire or do I actually want to go into starting my own business, which I'll probably be reaching out to you guys for that. So that's it. I'll be 52 when I retire, so I still have a lot of life left, so I don't think I'll sit at home. So I have to figure out what I want to do. But in the meantime, I'll finish working and come out to support my cousin at her events.
Awesome. Thank you for being here. Okay, I'm just gonna come right across.
You want me to stand up?
Yes, I do. And show us this pretty dress you have on. Yes, let's get the whole outfit.
Oh, yeah, it's like, wow. I'm in the camera. Okay. Well, all right, do you want me to take it down?
If you feel comfortable, if you feel comfortable.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay then. Well, I'm comfortable. Y'all
Okay.
Well, I'm Roxanne Jett. Like Tony was saying, I'm the office manager at TSA, and I wanted to come out because I love anything where people, you know, like I was saying before, making a difference. If they're trying to make a difference, because I always believe that God gives us talents to be able to do different things, and you're put here for a purpose.
That's right.
And so to be able to hone into that talent and use what you have to be a blessing to somebody else, and to be able to touch the life of somebody else. A lot of people say, well, I'm just one person. You're one person, but you can make a difference if you use what you are given and you take that opportunity to be able to reach on out and lift somebody up that's down. And that's the thing. I mean, it's like that seed that you're sowing. You reap so much more by sowing that seed. And just listening to everyone here, you guys are absolutely awesome. You're doing something that's beautiful, beautiful. And it's like, even though you may run into different struggles or different trials, God will show you the way. He will give you and empower you with the tools that you need. And I mean, you are all just absolutely amazing. I just thank you for allowing me the opportunity to be able to be here with you all. So thank you so very much. I don't have a business, but my business is just going out and trying to be a blessing. And so,
and we thank you for
I just
that.
Thank you
Yes.
all, and I do plan to be able to stay in touch. You know, so thank you so much again for inviting me out.
You're welcome.
Every day.
Yes. What's your icebreaker?
Oh, and my icebreaker. Oh, okay, but I don't know.
Pink.
Okay, Pink. Who is the funniest person in your family, and how are they funny? Well, sometimes I guess it's me a lot of times. Yeah, I think so. My family, because they say, okay, she's over there having a whole conversation by herself. I say, no, I'm just thinking out loud. I'm just embracing the moment. Can y'all just embrace with me? And it's like, yeah, you over there talking to yourself. It's like, but that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes you just gotta go with it.
That's right.
You're kind of out there, but that's all right. So yeah, I guess I am. In a sense.
Okay, I can see that. Thank you. Thank you. You are such a joy. That's such a joy. Okay. So we're tapping into that 4:00 hour. So we're just gonna now we're gonna let you introduce yourself without the icebreaker. Okay. So Miss Lisa.
Hello everybody. My name is Lisa Kay. I'm the owner of LKB Designs. I have my online boutique for curvy women. And I met Miss Anderson just by looking to volunteer, and I've been on board for a few months, and she has really opened me up to being able to really reach out to people. I do motivational speaking as well for women, and I want to reach out to kids. If I was the president, what would be my first law outcome? I think it's very important to protect our environment. So I would want all corporations to put in a law to where they have to regulate how they take care of their resources and how they take care of their waste. Because at the end of the day, if we don't start doing something about how we take care of this earth as far as our environment, we're going to be in trouble. So that would be something I would like to do.
Awesome.
So thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we are to you. Yes, in the light blue polo shirt. Yes.
You caught me off guard here.
I did. Look, I told you I was coming around.
My mind is not
Everybody
prepared
get
for it.
That's okay.
My name is Duran Barnwell.
Okay.
I'm originally from Philadelphia. I've been here about 29 years now. I've worked at a variety of jobs. I'm usually consulting and contracting, usually in the IT field. Currently working at LexisNexis, which have been there about 5 years. Not much about me. I'm just sort of a drifter. Retirement, I'm looking forward to, but at the same time, I'm gonna still go back to work anyways. I don't know what it is, sit still.
Okay.
You said I didn't have to do this, right?
You don't have to. You don't have to. I'll keep my word. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tandra Bowden, and the name of my business is Tanlity Enterprise LLC. And so what we do is provide virtual administrative services for small businesses, solo entrepreneurs, and I've also helped startup ministries. So if they're trying to figure out where do I start, I'm there hands-on because I've worked in the ministry 20 plus years on the back end, so I know from the start to the finish. Some of the things that I do, I help with dashboards, taking your Excel spreadsheet, making it real pretty, putting it into a dashboard, social media updates. I also assist, like if you're trying to start a program, do some marketing, launch programs. So it's a combination of things that I do, and I'm excited. I'm also a what you call a lone-sider, so I actually still have a full-time job, and I'm doing, starting my entrepreneurial business on the side as well. Looking forward to one day being fully, in that vein, being an entrepreneur, when the funds come in. So yeah.
And your information is actually in the folder. So if you guys need some virtual assistance with your business, then her information is in the folder.
Yes, and I want to say one more thing. I've met Miss Lisa. I don't know if we probably say this, but I do want to shout my girl out. Is by our kids were dating at the time, but we just found a place where we were intercessors for our children, and I'm telling you, those prayers are still rolling through today. The prayers that we prayed. So I thank God. I never forget when she's like, I enjoy praying. I just prayed. I was like, ooh, she's a different kind of lady. Interesting. But I'm telling you, if you need a prayer to get through, call Miss Lisa.
Yeah, she's a prayer warrior.
A prayer warrior, intercessor. And I'm so thankful that I met her. And I'm glad to be here.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Yes.
Hello everyone, my name is Crystal Orr. I'm from Virginia Beach. I'm here visiting my nephew, Tony, my cousin, Lisa. I don't have a business, and this is my mom.
Hi Mom, how you doing? Thank you guys for coming out, thank you. Okay, we're gonna go to the back. Okay.
Thank the sports guy.
Okay. All right, Mr. Rochester, can you tell us about you?
All right. My name is Anthony Rochester. Of course, this lovely lady is my wife. This is kind of new to me. This Rochester Bayou is kind of, most of the time, be in the back cooking. So she's trying to get me out my comfort zone and cook for everybody else.
Awesome.
Also, I am the owner of Rochester Property Management, where we do anything from decks, floors, painting, sheetrock, landscaping. So any need that you may have as far as home improvement, we do work with that. Like I said, once again, she's got me out of my comfort zone a lot. Okay, so I love it.
Thank you. He who finds a wife finds a good thing. That's right. Okay. Mr. Tank, come on, baby. Come on up.
All right, Tank.
Come on.
Guy.
Now you know you got this. You used to this. What we doing?
My name is Jermaine, or Tank the Sports Guy. I'm a sportscaster for
Let me get you to zoom in.
Here in Atlanta. We're a new television station and news station. I do sports. I'm a sportscaster. But first, I'm the proud grandson of a widowed grandmother and a single mother. I think that the values that they instill in me are something that I give back now to my 3 children and also to some kids who are not mine, which is to me my ministry. I use sports as my vehicle to work with children and talk to children, and just let more than anything, create a safe space. You'll be amazed what kids will tell you when they feel safe and when they feel protected, and I think that's something that we don't do enough of. So definitely partnered with Ms. Anderson, met her at AT&T long time ago. But her vision then, congrats, and it's come to fruition, and I'm just happy to be a part of it. She's my charity of choice that I choose to give back to. You'll hear me talk about her charity a lot on air, but it's just my way of really giving back because it's something that's needed.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, pretty in pink. What we doing?
Hey everyone, my name is Charlene. I am 29, newly married.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I sell paparazzi. For those of you who don't know, it's $5 jewelry for everyone. I named it, I don't go by paparazzi, I named it Exclusive Jewels because I want my customers to be exclusive. My hopes, I work with Gwinnett County DFACS, but my hopes is to retire from that and just do this full time. And yeah, that's about it.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Lord God, I come before you today, and I thank you, Father God. I thank you for all that you've poured into me. I thank you for all that you've done through me. But most of all, God, I thank you for the faithfulness of everyone that has come out today, that they saw it not robbery to come and to support Women's Resources Incorporated and to give back to a community that have less than them, give back to a community that may be suffering or hurting. So, Father God, we ask everybody today to open up their minds, open up their hearts, and also, God, to open up their wallets and be a blessing to Elisa Anderson. She pours a lot into this place, into this facility, into these workshops, and into everything that she does. She works tirelessly. So, God, we ask you now for favor. We ask you to pour out a blessing upon her head that she does not have room enough to receive. And, God, I ask you to lead and guide me with all that I say today, and just use me for the building of your kingdom and for your glory. And for that, Father God, I'll be sure to give you all of the honor, all of the glory, and all of the praise. In Jesus Christ's name we all say amen.
Amen.
Amen. Okay, let's pass the plate now. Yeah. So, my name is Char. Hey, Charlene. Don't tell nobody what my full name is. I don't know it either, right? So, my name is Char. It's Char Ross, and I am a serial entrepreneur. I love being in business, and I love being a serial entrepreneur, and I love being in business. So last year, I had the best year of my life. 2020, it was great. It was wonderful. I was homeless. I got a house. I was unemployed. I got a job. And I might even have a man, but you know. Oh, wait, I ain't say that. And, you know, so 2020 for some people was not a good year, but for me it was a very, very good year. It really gave me some time to sit down and to really connect with God and to connect with, see, I'm having a hot flash right now. Look, I'm gonna do all those things. Look, Pam. So this is a fan, and I guess I'm a little bit nervous. You know, I'm still hot. I'm still sweating. It's still getting glassy up here. Can we turn off the lights? Would y'all mind if we turn the lights off?
That's fine.
That helps you don't have an entrepreneur. You're not an entrepreneur. You have a gift that God has specifically given to you. So each and every one of us in this room, we all have our own brand. We all have our own gift. We all have our own thing that we do so naturally. So I say that to say that for about 20 years, I was in corporate America. I was a business systems analyst and a financial analyst, and I just did a lot of stuff for a lot of other people. And then one day, I lost my job, and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I was just burnt out. I felt like I was at the end of my rope, and it was like, okay, now what you gonna do? What you gonna do next? And so the thing that I realized is that I had went to a workshop, and they said that whenever you get to that crossroads in life, you need to go back and look at what you do most naturally. Well, one of the things I'm learning now that I do very naturally is speak. But outside of running my mouth, another thing that I do is branding. I love going ahead and creating things, designing things, putting things together, and just making it all come into one full big crescendo like you have an orchestra. So everyone, I gave you guys a yellow sticky note, right? So while I'm talking, I would like you to write down, what is branding? What does branding mean to you? So if everyone would just take your sticky note, just write down, what is branding? What does it mean to you? How is branding defined in your, why are you looking at me like that, Mona? Mona. Yeah, look, your brand is all over your face. But write down what branding is, because branding means something different to every single person. So what I realized is that, you know, I wanted to go ahead and I wanted to work smart, and I didn't really want to work hard, but I wanted to do what came most naturally to me, and that wound up being a brand and design strategist. So with that being said, I'll tell you a little bit more about my company. My company, iBrand and Design, come on in. Y'all come on in. Okay. So my company, iBrand and Design, we do 6 different things. So we do graphic design work, we do print and finishing for any kind of print collateral that you may have. It could be business cards or postcards, large format printing such as posters and retractable banners. We do table throws, any kind of signage, and we even do promotional products. Create all kinds of marketing materials, and I do websites. And so, who else has hot flashes in here? Sorry, I tried to throw it. I didn't throw it good.
Yeah.
Did you raise your hand, sir?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
That body temperature don't regulate like it used to.
Okay.
I'm
gonna go ahead and see if I.
That was good.
I did that one good.
That was good.
All right, we're gonna try one more.
I like that.
All right. Now see.
Don't be trying to steal my
Lisa,
things.
she got 5. She got 5. I'm sorry, I didn't throw that one so well.
Now who is this one? Because I'm about to give it.
Oh, well, no. You just had a holiday.
I got it. Thank you.
And so I do promotional products. So, you know, a really good business card for me is this right here. So when you do your marketing, come up with something that you think people will like, people will hold on to, and put your information on it, and then give it to them. So let me use this one, because this one is nice and fresh and crisp. I'm gonna show everybody how to close this. Your wrist turns naturally opposite. So you put one thumb on the top, one thumb on the bottom, and then twist, push, handle it, squeeze it, and put it in the envelope.
Oh, okay.
Here you go, like this one.
What are we gonna do about that, Mona?
Look, I tried
So
to get
again, thumbs opposite, one on the top, one on the bottom, twist, push, squeeze, and put it in the pouch. I have a couple extras, so anyone that did not get one now, I'll be happy to share with everybody. And gentlemen, close your eyes. Oh wait, I'm on Facebook Live, so don't worry about it. So check this out, ladies. I love my fan. That is the best thing about this fan. I don't have no shame, it's just right here.
in the purse.
That's my signature. Like, where it came from? Like, what? What are you talking about?
So where you keep your knife?
Exactly. So we talked about the fact that I'm a graphic artist. I love doing design. I do print stuff, large format. I do websites. I do all kinds of marketing materials, and I do promotional products.
Yes. We're t-shirts.
So, you know, God is so good, and He is so able. So, I told y'all I was homeless, and it's okay. It's okay. God will get you to a place where you don't have any attention, no option but to pay attention.
That's right.
So I have my own T-shirt line called I Believe I Am, and she happened to wear my T-shirt today. So I Believe I Am is a double entendre on the I, and I believe I am blessed. And I have about 25 different T-shirts that you can check out. You can either go onto one of my social pages of I Believe, here you go, lady.
Thank you.
I Believe Inspires, or on my website, I Believe Inspires, and you can get a T-shirt that says you're amazing, you're victorious, you are awesome, you are set free, and thank you, ma'am. And so, in me doing T-shirts for everybody else, and being in a place where God had shut me down to the place to a place where I had no choice but to hear Him, He gave me this vision of I Believe I Am. So I created my own brand for myself. So if you look at all or any of my marketing collateral, you will see it very consistent all across the board with I Believe I Am. So I've told you about my business. So I told you a little bit about myself. I'm a child of God. I'm an entrepreneur. I love helping people. I didn't realize how much I love to talk, but I love to talk to people. And me having the background of branding and as an entrepreneur, similar to Riri, I actually put together this business boomerang boot camp. And we talk a lot about entrepreneurship there. We do a spiritual gift inventory because in order for you to be able to grow your business, you need to know who you are. You need to know your brand. You are your brand. So if I don't leave you with anything else today, I want you to know you are your brand. Know yourself, know who you are, know what you like, know what you don't like, and know what you stand for, and stand for it, you know, and don't be on again, off again. And I'm really, as the preacher in church would say, I'm really preaching to myself because I need to be able to do that more often than not. So if everybody has their papers on what branding is, anybody? Okay, so branding, to introduce the world to your company and what services you provide. What's yours say? Okay, anybody else? Branding, identification.
Pen dive.
Branding is the messaging that communicates something about your business. What is branding? When my air conditioner break, I'ma still call you. Anybody else? Took a shot at what they think branding is? Okay. Okay, so branding brings your image idea to life. Okay, that's wonderful. Over here, anything?
Yes.
Okay, what we got? Branding identifies, makes you different and stand out from everybody else. I added the last couple words. Anything over here? That's basically it. I mean, we've got words identification, introduce your business, makes you stand out. I like saying branding creates instant recognition. It allows, when we see that Nike swoosh, who is that? I'm sorry, I said Nike. But when we see the swoosh, if you see that red and you see that CO, you already know it's Coca-Cola, right? So again, it's that combination of putting things together. I tell you something else that has its own brand, believe it or not. Y'all ready for it? Y'all ready? Mm-hmm. COVID-19 and the vaccine. That thing, either you're for it or you're against it, right? Either you're believing this thing or you're believing that thing. But that COVID-19 and the coronavirus, it all is a brand. We'll never forget about it. It has ingrained itself in our thinking. When we think about COVID-19, we thinking about, okay, you need to wear a mask, you need to wear a mask, you don't need to wear a mask because it's going to suffocate me and all of these things, right? So in its own way, believe it or not, COVID-19 has become a brand. As soon as we think of COVID-19, we think of so many specific things. That is what it means to be a brand. And so, you know, again, branding is the essence of how everything is represented at a particular point and place within the marketing of that thing. So one of the things that, you know, there are certain people that are very good at doing is being consistent, right? And then you have other people, they do a little bit of this, they do a little bit of that. Well, when you do all of those different things, what you're actually doing is you're diluting your brand, right? If you want your brand to be solid and to gain brand equity, the most important thing you can do is to be consistent and just do the same things over and over and over again. There comes a point in time where you may make a decision and a choice where you have to go ahead and rebrand because you analyze your brand and you recognize that, you know, it's time to make a shift and make a change, and that's okay. But whatever you do, make sure that you are consistent and you are doing it across every single aspect of your business. So another part of branding is that you make an emotional connection, right? So, you know, when you first meet a person and you introduce yourself to the person, the first thing that happens is your spirit man connects with that other person's spirit man. So that's why I say your brand starts within you. Your brand starts inside of you. You have to be confident and self-assured about what you're doing, what you're presenting, and what you're selling. Once you do that, then I can sit up here and say, hey, my my name is Shar Ross, and my company is iBrand and Design, and we do design services, print, marketing, marketing collateral, custom apparel, and we build websites, we do social media platforms, and my goal is to create instant recognition for you as an entrepreneur. So as soon as someone meets you or sees your company on paper or see you in person, they know exactly who you are. You are immediately identified. That is what's called an elevator pitch, an elevator speech, right? But if I do that and you guys don't really feel me and I'm not genuine to you, you're not gonna connect. You're not really gonna connect with that person. And at that point, you're really only saying words. You're not really showing the essence of who you are as a person. So there's some components that are necessary in creating a powerful brand identity. And my battery just went out on my little fan. I'm looking for the blue fan, how to do it. You go into your DNS, I think it's domain name server, that's what it stands for. Go into your DNS record and go down to the bottom and hit domain forward.
Okay.
And you just go in there and you forward your domain name, and that's it. That's how you do it. It's
I have to go daddy on that.
Yeah, it's very, very simple to do. It's not anything that is brain surgery. Yes, ma'am.
I didn't have a question, but I just want to remind everybody, you guys have notebooks and pens, so if you need to take notes, please do. So you can have the information after you leave here. You don't want to forget. You're getting very good information from Ms. Ross today, so we want to make sure we. Anyway.
Hey, it's Shar.
Okay, Shar Ross. Okay, so yes, please utilize your beautiful notebooks that Ms. Artie Rochester blessed us with today.
Thank you, Ms. Riri. And so just going back over the 6 things again, you have your name, your company name. Keep it simple. Keep it meaningful, you know. Then you have your logo. You have your font. You have colors, images, and then you have a branding guideline. So, what's the importance of a brand name?
What about your slogan?
But your slogan is important too, but I'm just really talking about your slogan is as important because my slogan is that I believe in creating instant recognition. I create instant recognition is one of my slogans. So I have several of them depending on what audience I'm trying to address, but yes, definitely a slogan. So brand name, what's the importance of a brand name, right? I met this company and their brand name was spelled L-I-V-E. I'm gonna go around the room. How do you pronounce L-I-V-E? How do you pronounce it? 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 How do you pronounce it?
Everybody's
How do you pronounce it? How do you pronounce L-I-V-E? How do you pronounce L-I-V-E?
L-I-V-E.
Oh.
Live.
Okay, how do you pronounce it? I So I was very strategic in doing that. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and do the thing. The thing that he ragged on me is always about I. So I'm like, okay, well, I brand and I design. How about that? So using your domain name, make sure it's easy to pronounce, make sure it's memorable in the minds of your consumers. So you don't want to pick something that, you know, people come back and say, okay, right? You want to get something that just, bam, hits the nail on the head. And same thing for you, Tamji. You know, yeah. Some of these people, they were in my Business Boomerang workshop, and so they know. You know, you gotta be and Lisa, the long domain name. So suggestion for you, right? I have one client. Their name is Interfaith Women's Alliances Incorporated. And they came to Shar, iBrand and Design, and said that was the domain name that they wanted. And I was like, no, we're not doing that. Interfaith